It's showtime at Homestead, Miami.
Andre Baranowskis at the line, steals it in the Indy 250.
Morgan to Baxter's in trouble, let it go. Gordon to the wall, jumps right around.
Side by side on the final lap, coming to the checkered flag.
Steve Morgan, the last lap pass, and the victory in Las Vegas.
Welcome to the NOFSRL.
Hello everybody, this is Napa Fan here, and this is race number 1 in season number 4 of the NOFSRL Herr series. We are finally ready to get this series started. I did have plans on getting it started on Monday, but other things came into play, mainly with my collegiate studies, and just didn't get to it. But now we're here, and we're glad to get this series started for you guys. A 20-race season here for the Herr series, and for the first time ever, we introduced ratings. You guys shows how well your drivers would do. We're not expecting much of a difference between the drivers, but it will have some bit of an effect. And I'm alongside Stuart Gratton to call this race, and this is the first time we've ever done this officially. How do you think it's going to affect the racing here at Bristol, knowing that this is a place where passing isn't very frequent?
Well, I think we're going to see a lot of aggressive moves, you know, lots of pushing and shoving, moving trucks up out of the way, and, you know, I think some people will be more aggressive than others, and certainly back end of the race will come into play, I think.
Yeah, it'll be an interesting one here at the Bristol Motor Speedway. There will be no pit stops in the race, even though I did edit all the pit stalls. I just wanted it to look nice. But no scheduled pit stops in this race, unlike the two other races we're going to have this weekend here at Bristol in the Turkey Hill Series and the Chick-fil-A Cup Series, so you got to get your positions when you can, which means that the guys starting up front for this race are probably going to have the best advantage. We're going to jump right into it with the starting lineup. On the pole position is number 56 of Eric Monaco. Alongside him, in his first ever Napa Fan start, is the 00 of Scott Upton. And watch out for this guy starting on that front row. They're probably going to have the best shot at winning this race here today, especially considering how short the race is. Nicholas Samadio is going to be starting in the third position alongside the 8 of Christian Master, a couple of longtime veterans there in row number 2. The 68 of Derek Hamill alongside the 7 of Edwin Mendez. The 23 of Nathan Faden and Marty Johnson in the 52. Then Mike Thompson, his first ever start on Napa Fan, development driver to Keegan Thompson, alongside another first-timer, Keisha Boy, development driver to Ashlyn Boy. That's the top 10 starting positions here from the Bristol Motor Speedway. Going to get these guys to roll off here and make sure everyone does, in fact, roll off, because that's very important. Want to make sure everyone gets to start this event, first race of the season, and it does appear that they will. So, Stuart, you got the driver list in front of you. Who do you think's going to get the race victory here at the Bristol Motor Speedway?
I'm going to go the pole sitter, Eric Monaco. I think the inside line is key here. You don't want to be up high, and, well, from the pole, obviously, you get the best position to be on the racetrack, and all the clear in front until lap traffic comes into play. So I think Monaco will get the win tonight or today.
We're going to have to see how it all goes down. It's the Tennessee 200, only 40 laps of action. Got to make your moves early if you're going to get the race victory. The Herr Series is underway for Season 4. We're racing at the world's fastest half mile. Four wide off the corner, and around goes Christian Master in the 8. Not sure if that'll bring out the caution, and in fact will, but they really got loose. Scott Upton in the 00 completely lost it and got shuffled on the high side, and they did not have enough room there. Monaco will win the race back to the line. And hopefully they do not surpass all the lap traffic in the back of the field, but they will.
Oh. 97, I think, going in the back of one of those cars. I think.
Let's see where Samadio is there. I don't see any damage on him. Looks like they're all going to drive around. Oh, boy.
Ooh.
I believe we are going to be possibly redoing this. Maybe not. I don't know. Looks like he's all right. He got spun around there on the front stretch. And that's the one thing about this track. It's so small, and especially considering that the caution came out right as they crossed the line. You got those guys who crossed the line already who are racing all the way back around. It does appear everyone will remain on the lead lap here, and Monaco doesn't have enough damage to knock him out of the race. But that'll definitely... He does have a little bit of right side damage there, though, so we'll have to see how that affects him. But they figured it out, so we're going to go ahead and keep on going with it. But the first caution of the Herr's Dash Series season number 4 here at Bristol. Christian Masters, first start since last year in the Chick-fil-A Cup Series, going around down the front stretch. And here we go, Christian Master in the 8, in the middle of a 4-wide situation at Bristol on the first lap of the race. In testing, we didn't even see this, but that's Edwin Mendez right in the middle there. Mike Thompson to his inside. Scott Upton, he lost the racetrack basically, got shot up to the outside and was falling back, and Master just had nowhere to go. Mendez just creeped up on him just a little bit there, and that triggered the yellow flag. Thankfully, everyone remained on the lead lap even after all that we saw right there, but still, tough break for Christian Master. He was starting up front in this race. He's going to fall to the back of the field, and with how short the race is, odds are he's not going to finish at the front of the field here today.
Take a look here, see 4-wide, it just never works at Bristol. The 0-0 of Upton up the racetrack, and yeah, it just doesn't work there for Master. He goes into the wall hard, lots of damage on the right front and right rear of the 8, and that probably put him out of contention, unfortunately. And well, it's a bit of a shame for him. But anyways, take you back to the restart here at Bristol.
We're back here at the Bristol Motor Speedway. Tennessee 200 action in the Herr's Dash Series season number 4. Eric Monaco is your race leader, followed by Nicholas Samedillo, Derek Hamill, Nathan Faden, and Edwin Mendez. All these guys have a lot of experience on Napa Fan, especially the driver who's going to restart in second. I'd watch out for him in this race, especially after what happened to Monaco. You see the little bit of damage he has, he got ran into. Have to see if that affects him here. Everyone is still, well, 37 guys are still in the lead lap. The 22, the 8, and the 51. That's Christian Russell, Christian Master, and Owen Miles, all a lap down, but everyone is still in the race here at Bristol. A great jump for Monaco on the restart. Samedillo going to try to close in right here. He's got help from Derek Hamill behind him. This is such a tough place to make a pass, but Hamill's going to try to do it on Samedillo. Bumping off each other off the corner.
Yeah, side by side through 3 and 4, and it looks like he'll get past Samedillo. You've got to be careful that outside wall off of 4. The trucks slide up a lot, and sometimes the trucks can hit the wall on the outside, and that can send them backwards. As you see, I think that was Mendez in the 7. Got the outside wall a little bit. He's now on the outside, and he's going to fall back. And this is another one in the wall
back in there. That's the 33 of Andrew Miller.
Good job not to wreck there as well. Trucks were on the apron and could have ended nasty. Here's the 23. That's Nathan Faden. He's up to 3rd and
he's going to go
pressuring.
for 2nd.
Yeah, there he goes underneath and gets the 68 up the track. 68 brushed the wall a little bit, but will hold 3rd for now at least.
Nicholas Samedillo trying to rebound after he got shot up the racetrack. He fell back to 4th. But all this is allowing Eric Monaco to pull away just a little bit. But Faden, of course, remember, we have slightly different driver ratings between all these guys. Some of them are better on short tracks than others. And I'm thinking Faden might be one of those guys who chose one of the higher ratings for the short tracks. I don't have the ratings with me right here. But he's closing in on Eric Monaco for this race lead right now. And we'll have to see if that 23 can find a way around him. He got around Derek Hamill there all by himself without any help. So we'll have to see if he can do that again. Austin Colano in the 6th. Great run for him right now, but he got stuck on the outside there, and he's going to fall back a little bit. That's Parker Smith in the 34 moving to his inside. Got Keisha Boyd in the 04. First career start for her, and she's currently inside the top 10. And Faden closing in pretty quickly here on Eric Monaco for the race lead.
Yeah, Faden's running a little bit of a higher groove. Still kind of towards the middle of the track through 1 and 2, and then gets a little bit lower in 3 and 4. And he is closing in on Monaco in the 56.
Monaco going a little wide now. He's going to take that line away from Faden, but Faden seems to have the faster race truck in that number 23 machine. Monaco has led every lap so far. If he leads past halfway, he'll get an extra bonus point towards the championship for leading the most laps. Same exact point system as the Turkey Hill Series, so pretty straightforward and simple. Get 40...
And we're catching lap traffic as well, so that's a big key as well, Bristol. You know, you can see trucks get stuck behind slower trucks, and it causes a bit of mayhem usually.
It does. Hamill looking to get a run on Faden here. And while we don't have pit stops head on, tire wear is still going to be a factor, especially early on in this run, and as we get on through the run. That's the 22 machine of Christian Russell, who had an issue earlier on. He's currently in the last position. He might have blown a tire possibly. Something along those lines, and had to come down the pit lane or something, because he is definitely off the pace Monaco's going to go to the inside, but Faden's going to stay right behind him. And that might open the door for Faden. Monaco shot up on Russell there, pushed him out of the way, and Faden's still here on the 56.
Yes, the 22 thankfully getting out of the way, but allowed Faden to close in. And a lot of the other guys behind as well. You see Sam Adio in the 97. You've got the 28 of Mike Thompson. All those guys are closed in as I think Hamill, just grazed the wall on the outside.
Yeah, he overshot turn 2. Sam Adio going to go ahead and take third away from Hamill. Hamill's going to scrape the outside wall just a little bit again. Scott Upton, who did not have the best starts to this race, is starting to close way back through the field. He's to the inside, the 18. First time we've seen Mason Brown. I believe this is his first career Napa fan start as well. He's to the inside of Scott Upton for position. A tight battle right there. For
he may get it. Yeah, he does. Good driving there from the 18. Made a opportunistic move as Upton gets the wall, the 00, and here comes Boyd. 04 and Hamill trying to make his way back through, trying to gain the positions that he lost.
And just inside the top 10, Marty Johnson in the 52, Zach Winkle in the 88. All great runs so far in the first race of the season. It's a 20-race season, so a lot of opportunities for these guys to gain points. And Monaco will get 2 bonus points towards the championship here today. He's led the most laps in this race, but he's far from winning this race yet. Closing back in on lap traffic. That's the 96 of Ryan Durrani that Monaco's closing in on here. And Faden gets a good run on him as he gets held up by Durrani. He could have a shot at getting around him for the race lead. Durrani does have a little bit of damage, though. Monaco's going to try to get around the 96 here.
Yeah, the 96 making life difficult for Monaco in the 56, unlike the 22, and now Monaco will get to the inside. And Faden's going to try and get to the inside as well, but the 96 will make life difficult. It's very hard to pass here at Bristol, and as you can see, the 96 holding up the 23, and that's allowing Sam Adio in the 97 to close in on Faden.
Durrani hit the outside wall. He's going to go a lap down in the 96. Sam Adio might have a shot for second here. Next lap car is the 51 of Owen Miles, and he's got a lot of damage there in that machine. I believe we might have had a stack up when we had that caution come out and gained some damage to a few of these guys. But Faden, got to give a lot of credit to him. With 10 laps to go, he's been able to stay right behind this 56, and one little mistake out of Monaco could allow the 23 to go ahead and take this lead away.
I think it's more impressive the 56 is still up front, considering he spun, got damage on the right side. He's led every lap in this race. I think that's a very impressive job. But Faden looking to steal one.
He definitely is. He got a good run there. Monaco went a little wide off the corner. All you got to do is get Monaco in that higher groove and get a run on the inside, and you'll take the lead away. Now 8 laps to go here in the Tennessee 200. Faden had a shot but could not get there, and now Sam Adio looking to close in for the second position. Mike Thompson, Mason Brown's been closing his way through the field very nicely. He's at the back bumper of the 28 machine. We'll have to see if he can get around him for fourth.
Yeah, top 5 pulled away. It'll be one of these top 5 trucks winning this race. As you see, I think it was the 23 slid up the racetrack just a little bit, and you don't want to be doing that this late in the race. I mean, the 56 of Monaco is right there. It doesn't need to go too over-aggressive trying to hunt him down.
Oh, boy! Oh. Contact between Christian Russell and Owen Miles, and they're side by side right in front of the leaders. Oh, this is going to be interesting. How will Monaco get around these guys? Russell again in the 22, but that's going to allow Faden to close right in. Monaco got into him off the corner, and Faden's right there. Mike Thompson for third on Sam Adio as we got 4 laps to go. Sam Adio falls to 5th, and Russell holding up Eric Monaco for the race lead.
Oh, they don't want to wreck here. They don't want to wreck.
They definitely do not. Mike Thompson to second on Nathan Faden. Faden had to check out there. He's going to fall behind now. Thompson in the 28 looking to steal this race victory in his first ever Napa fan start. Monaco still stuck behind Russell. To the inside, Mike Thompson on Eric Monaco for the race lead, coming to 2 laps to go. Lap traffic coming into play here at Bristol. Oh boy, Monaco with a huge one on the outside. Thompson checked up on the inside lane. I don't know what happened to him there, but Monaco is cleared back to the race lead. White flag in the air for Monaco here at Bristol. Wow. Thompson gave it away. One last chance for the 28 as they enter turn 3. Not gonna happen. I thought Thompson was gonna get it. He's not. Eric Monaco with all but 1 lap to win the Tennessee 200 here at Bristol.
What a race. What a race. What a finish. Crazy finish. And well, you got to feel for Thompson a little bit in the 28. Had the right there, and to be honest, kind of blew it going into turns 1 and 2.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to him right there. He had the inside, and he let Monaco go by. Not sure if that was just a gentleman move out of him. He knew that he was held up by Russell, and he couldn't get around him, and felt that he didn't deserve to win the race because of that. I don't know. Of course, it's all computers, so Peter wouldn't have feelings for another competitor. At least I wouldn't think they would.
No,
But Eric Monaco, pulling it off, led 39 of 40 laps in this race. Mike Thompson had a shot.
How they did not wreck, I will never know.
Yeah, they came close right there. Christian Russell was getting in the way of those guys, and Monaco had a shot at spinning him around right there, and I'm surprised he didn't. I mean, he got stuck behind Russell for the longest time and allowed Mike Thompson and Mason Brown to close in. Faden fell all the way back to 5th, Sam Badillo finishing in 4th. What a race out of those guys. Did not expect that here in this race. You see everyone else. Christian Russell obviously had a cylinder go down or something. He finished 3 laps down. Ronnie went a lap down, Christian Master, and Owen Miles all lapped down. But it's still the first race of the season and a 20-race season for these guys. And they're going to have plenty of opportunities to find better runs as the season goes along. A lot of speedways on the racetrack, a lot of intermediate tracks, mile-and-a-half racetracks, and those will definitely be some fun races when we get to them. But this one was a fun race. Final thoughts on this one, and what do you think we're going to see the rest of the weekend here at Bristol?
Well, I hope to see races as good as that. That was actually a really entertaining race, and a very entertaining finish. And just again, lap cars, they're going to be key throughout the weekend, as we saw in that race with the 22. Nearly changed the winner there in the end. So, hope to see more of that throughout the weekend.
Yeah, we're going to have to see tomorrow at, I think, 5 p.m. Eastern when I'm going to do it. Either that or 6 p.m. Eastern, doesn't really matter too much. It's going to be the Simpson 300 in the Turkey Hill Series, and then Saturday at noon Eastern Time, it's going to be the Crystal 500 in the Chick-fil-A Cup Series. Definitely looking forward to that race as well. And, hope you stick around and enjoy all the Bristol racing action we got here on Napa Fan and over on Marty's channel as well in the NOFSRL. The next Herz Series race, I'm planning on it being Daytona early next week, which was originally going to be the first race of the season, but we ran into some technical difficulties and couldn't get that up on time. But still, great race here. Thanks to Stuart for calling this race for me. With me, I should say. He didn't call the whole race for me. But thanks to Stuart for joining me, and we will see you guys tomorrow for the Turkey Hill Series right here from Bristol. Congratulations to Eric Monaco. Here are the points for the Herz Series after the first race of the season. And on behalf of Stuart Gretton, I will see you guys later.